Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 28th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell, notification icon, and you will catch me live. Cancer, the good news is that my new my new table is going to be here next week. So no more problems spreading the cards, right? Driving me crazy. But Cancer, let's see what is going on for you here. You have this Treasure Island card. I consider this Treasure Island card to be the best card in this deck. To me, it represents like a lot of success, abundance, manifesting things that you desire into your life and like all sorts of great things. So it's just an amazing card for manifestation, living the dream, you know, all that other stuff. But let's see what is going on for you this week, Cancer. Your overall energy for the week is the Knight of Pentacles. Really interesting. Pisces overall energy for the week was the 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel like it could be just a very good financial week for you, water signs, for sure. You start off, these two cards wanted to come out together. You have the Simplicity card and the Happiness card. I do feel like you need to keep things simple or just keep things, you know, as easy as possible this week, because I feel like that'll make, you know, simple is easy, right? Simple is good. So I feel like you're kind of like keeping things simple. I feel like that will lead to the most happiness for you this week. You have the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Death card. I do feel like for some of you, this could be some sort of weird relationship situation. What's popping into my head is like someone who couldn't let go of the past, but it's not you. Like I feel like for some of you, maybe you are with a person who couldn't let go of their ex here, Cancer. So that's what's like striking me here. You have this Two of Wands right here, and they're like looking back in this way off the reading, but I don't think that's you. I feel like that's someone else that maybe you were dealing with. You have the Three of Cups here in the Death card. I do not consider the Three of Cups to be a third-party situation, but I read intuitively, and I do feel like this. I don't really feel like this was a third party though. I don't think this person was with their ex. I think they're just thinking about the ex. So this is like some sort of weird rebound situation. I almost feel like some of you just cut that situation off, and I would say that you're probably the one that did it if this story is for you. For others, I feel like you're like waiting for the perfect moment to do something with that Two of Wands. I feel like you need to leave a comfort zone with that Two of Wands as well. Kind of like take some sort of leap of faith towards some sort of new beginning. Now I have the hiccups here. It's almost like you need to ground something, some sort of idea that you have in reality. I feel like you could be having dreams with this Death card. It's popping into my head as dreams. Yes, I realize that the Death card represents a transformation, but I feel like you could be having dreams, or it's like your guides or your angels, whatever you want to call them, are delivering messages to you in your dreams. I feel like they're trying to guide you towards something new in your life. I feel like things have become too comfortable. You even have the Tower card here. I love the Tower card personally. To me, the Tower has to happen, and to me, the Tower says things have gotten too comfortable. But you have this Treasure Island card, and we're going to clarify, so don't panic just yet with the Tower card. Next, you have the Stingray here, something developing a backbone. The Stingray is about something kind of being built or something kind of developing a backbone and something getting stronger, something adding structure to something in your life. You have the Devil, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles here. For a lot of you, I feel like you just see this person as devil. Again, plain and simple, if you're dealing with this situation, I feel like this person probably ran away from you, or you probably just cut this off if someone was stuck to an ex in the past. But I do feel like it was still and that's what makes it probably a toxic situation. For others, I feel like that this is you just being in recovery period with that Four of Swords. So I do feel like some of you could be going through recovery, or you're like hoping to go through recovery as well. I do get like a sense of jealousy off this Devil as well for some reason. I feel like there's a face. Yeah, it's going to be impossible to see, but there's a face right there on the Devil card here, Cancer. And like I said, you're not going to see it on the camera, but there's like a face right there. I feel like there's some sort of jealousy situation that some of you could be dealing with. The Four of Swords is pretty simple. The Four of Swords says if you're dealing with jealousy or gossip, Four of Swords says ignore it, right? And withdraw your energy from those situations. You also have the Nine of Pentacles here, though, pre-Empress energy. So Again, you have the, how crazy is that? I didn't even realize that. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles twice. The same thing happened to Pisces. Pisces had the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles twice. So definitely coming up in a very strong position. I feel like you're kind of like maybe more focused on yourself this week. But again, we're going to clarify with the Lenormand in just a minute. You have this Treasure Island card, amazing. This card just says dream it and you can have it. I feel like some of you need to believe that with the Treasure Island card. You have the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. Something needs to change is what this boils down to here. The Tower to me represents the Tower of Babel, and to me the Tower basically says that things have become too familiar. You know, again, in the Bible, the Tower of Babel, everybody was speaking the same language, and then the tower fell, and that caused, you know, everybody stopped speaking the same language, right? So I feel like for some of you, it's like something has become too familiar in your life. Something has become too common, and there needs to be a shakeup. So, and here's the other thing about the tower. On a traditional tower, there's a person who's like falling out backwards, right? It's almost like they've been pushed out of the tower because they're kind of going like this. Then there's a person who's just diving headfirst, right, out of the tower. And it's like almost like they decided to take the leap and jump. And I feel like that's what you need to do here is jump out of the tower. I feel like if something has become too comfortable, or if something has become you know, too familiar for you, I feel like you almost need a shakeup. You do have this Ten of Wands here as well. We're just going to clarify this right away because I want to. So that's why. I just want to see if you're going to release this. You have the Moon here. You have the Eight of Swords as well. Like feeling stuck energy with that Ten of Wands as well. Page of Cups, something new coming into your life here. So I do feel like there could be like a little bit of a stuck energy for you. That Ten of Wands, like burdens, you know, carrying a heavy burden, carrying a heavy weight. Something that you feel stuck or bound to here is what I feel. Let's clarify this with the Lenormand, and let's see what comes up here. I do feel like there could be some fears leaving a comfort zone with that Moon card as well. I don't know, but you keep getting these good cards. Like you have the Happy card as well, a lot of happiness. This Happy card is about channeling your happiness or making yourself happy. So I feel like some of you, maybe you need to kind of like make yourself happy or learn to channel happiness with that energy here, Cancer. So let's see. Between the Two of Wands and the Devil, you have the Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts, to me, is a card of jealousy. And to me, this deck here is called maybe Lenormand. It has some regular playing cards in it. The Five of Hearts, to me, is not a Lenormand card. It is a card of jealousy and gossip. I mean, when I started this channel, I only was reading playing cards. Five of Hearts, I used to always say, is a card of jealousy to be ignored. Literally exactly what I said here. Ignore any jealousy coming in for you. Between the Three Cups and the Four Swords, you have the Garden. This can definitely be an energy of protecting your own energy. The Eight of Spades is called the Garden, and again, it can just represent like needing a break, needing a vacation. So some of you might just be protecting your energy this week, just withdrawing. Maybe you're focusing on manifesting what you want in your life, which would be great, or focusing on manifestations. I feel like that could lead to a lot of happiness for you. For others, this could just be a harvest coming in for you as well. So this could actually be very good. Between the Death card and the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Spades here. This is called the Lady. Again, I would be very careful of jealousy or you know, difficult people at work, things like that. For others, that is a card of existing problems being resolved. So I do feel like there could be a lot of improvements for you this week. To me, again, I'm not going to sugarcoat this reading for you, Cancer. To me, this is saying to have improvements this week, then you need to take some sort of leap of faith almost. I wouldn't even call this Fool vibes. I would call this more like Two of Wands vibes. To me, the Two of Wands is kind of like the Fool. To me, is a card of leaving a comfort zone. Tower, Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction on the Eight of Swords. We're going to talk more about this at the end. You know, as I always say, to me, tarot can't be good or bad. To me, it just points out things that, you know, opportunities, things that we could do to improve the week. Again, tarot is not set in stone. You know, so again, people always accuse me of being too positive, but I'm like, these are pieces of paper with pictures on them. They can't control your life, right? We make the choices. And that's what this literally says. Like these two cards here literally say you could have a really good week. You have the Happiness card over here as well. A lot of happiness in this reading, but I think you're gonna have to choose it. And that's the part that I'm not gonna sugarcoat here for you, Cancer. You have the Devil, Knight of Swords. Again, Jack of Clubs is called the Whip. It can represent whipping yourself in the back. It's a card of beating yourself up over something. I do get the sense here in these top three cards, or five cards, I should say, that maybe you're beating yourself up over a person, being with a person who was stuck to the past. I feel like this person that you were with was stuck to someone from the past. I feel like this is saying, you know, let go of that, let go of beating yourself up over that, you know, because it's like maybe you're thinking about, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that in a relationship, or I should have done this, I should have done that. I feel like you should let go of that beating yourself up. Between the Four of Swords here in the Tower, yep, you have the Anchor. The Anchor is the Nine of Spades. The thing that's good about this Anchor card is that it says whatever the situation is that you're bound and stuck to is a temporary situation, but again, it's called the Anchor. You know, it represents something that's holding you back. So I definitely feel there needs to be a shakeup for you this week, Cancer. Between the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, you have the King of Hearts. This is called the House, and this card can represent love, number one. Definitely could have a water sign like a Pisces. You have the Moon, the Page of Cups, the King of Hearts here. Could have a Pisces coming in for some of you in love. But the House is also a card of safety, security, comfort, protection. In a lot of ways, I feel like you want those feelings. Like I feel like everybody, you know, wants to feel safe, secure, comfortable, and protected. But you know, you could also be needing to take on some burdens with the Ten of Wands. This almost has the vibes of, like I want to put this in a nice way, Cancer, but this almost has the vibes of like needing to take care of something that you don't want to take care of. Like we all have these moments in life where something happens and it's kind of like we have to become an adult. And I feel like being an adult isn't necessarily fun. This feels like an adult moment to me here. Again, I'm trying to be sensitive in what I say here, but it's almost like a parent has passed away. It's like sometimes when a parent has passed away, it's like we have to take on a lot of extra responsibilities. We have to do all these things to take care of their responsibilities or their things that they left in the past. That's what I'm getting here. There's like some sort of adult moment going on here. For some of you, it could be something else that you're having to do that could be a little stressful. Maybe you're having to buy a house or a car. You know, that might sound exciting and like a good thing, but there is like an element of, you know, fear in those moments because it's like, oh my God, I'm like signing an important piece of paperwork. I'm basically signing, if you're buying a house, it's like I'm signing an agreement that's going to cost me a lot of money for a very long period of time. For others, like I feel like this reading in a lot of ways is saying that it's like you see something great that you could have. Treasure Island, happy, happy card. It's like you see that there are these things that you want to manifest in your life, like a house or a car or whatever it is that you're trying to maybe manifest in your life, or like true love. But I feel like this is like the underworld right here, this part of your reading. And I feel like it's saying you need to get away from this underworld thinking. What is underworld thinking? It is like thinking, I want to buy a house or a car, but in the back of your mind, you're saying to yourself, like, but it's going to cost $100,000, but it's going to cost this much money, or what, you know, whatever, right? So it's like about needing to move more to the positive side of things for manifestation purposes. Between the Knight of Swords and the Moon, you have the Three of Clubs, card of second chances. There is some sort of second chance at a dream here. Again, this is only coming together now. Now I know what this whole entire reading is about. Again, it's about you manifesting something. The Moon fears, and it's a path, but the Moon says we need to go down that path. We need to walk the path of fear. The Moon is a card of innovation. It's a card of doing something you've never done before. It represents the period after a full moon where like we don't know like how to do things. That's why it represents fears, because it represents innovation. It represents a period of time where we could just be doing something we've never done before, or having something we've never had before. Imagine if you've only experienced crappy love with the devil your whole entire life. And then imagine if you meet someone who actually gives you really amazing love, right? Then you're gonna be like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't want to be with this person. You know, you're gonna start questioning it. You're like gonna be like, when is the bad thing gonna happen? Again, I feel like this whole reading is saying no underworld thinking, no stinking thinking, basically, Cancer. Between the Tower and the Eight of Swords, you have the Nine of Hearts. Nine of Hearts is a wish and wish fulfillment coming in for you. I feel like you need to believe that you're good enough. I feel like you need to tell yourself that you are enough, you know? One of my favorite people of all time, Marissa Peers is her name. She always says that you need to tell yourself that you are enough every single day. I literally have on my mirror in my bathroom over here, I have a little post-it that says you are enough. I have it on my computer as well, and I feel like everybody should do that. So I feel like you need to believe that you deserve something great in your life here, Cancer. Between the Ten of Wands and the Page of Cups, look, a marriage proposal. This is called the Ring, the Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs is a marriage proposal, marriage engagement is the word I was looking for. So I feel like some of you need to believe that you deserve love in your life, number one, with this reading. For others, I feel like there are just things that you're trying to manifest in your life. I feel like you need to believe that you can have great things. Yep, Ace of Hearts, your true love, Ace of Hearts, and then you have the lady over here, the Ace of Spades. So it's like you are trying to manifest your divine counterpart. I feel like they're here. I feel like that you need to believe that they exist already. They are here already. And that's another part of manifestation. People are always like saying, where is my divine counterpart? Where is this person? If you're always putting out like, where is this person, or why aren't they here yet? Then the universe is just going to say they don't exist, right? So I feel like you need to believe that this person is there for you. You have the Seven of Spades here. This is called the letter. Definitely will be receiving communication love, I feel here, Cancer. It could be really positive communication as well. And you have the Four of Spades here as well. So the Four of Spades is a card of recovery. Definitely got this recovery energy with the garden and the Four of Swords over here as well. So some of you could just be in a recovery period. Really, I feel like this whole entire reading is just about your beliefs. I feel like you just need to believe that you deserve something, and you need to get away from this, like I said, this it just keeps popping into my head as like underworld thinking. It's like, look at this. It's like so beautiful up here. Happiness, Treasure Island, happy. This sucks. For the most part, is what I'm going to say to you. There's some good cards sprinkled in here. And again, I don't think it's going to be a bad week. Like I said earlier, I don't think the cards can control your life. And the Lenormand side of things is actually very positive as well, Cancer. But I feel like you need to believe that you deserve something here. It's like, this is what you want. This is a reflection, I feel, of the things that you think on a daily basis. I really feel like changing your thinking is going to lead to this, like true happiness. So that's that. So there you go, Cancer. Definitely going to wish you luck. I don't think it's going to be a terrible week. Like I said, I think it's just mostly thoughts that could be holding you down here. So I feel like you got to change your thoughts. But this looks pretty good, this top part here. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.